What's up, mental patients? This is Tormental, and for my 500 slash 600 subscriber a celebration, I wanted to do something a bit special. I was going to show off all of my builds on Minecraft, everything I've ever frickin' built. A little bit laggy. That's alright. I don't know what's going on today with my internets. This is basically my house. This is the second structure I ever built. The first one I actually took down, so I can't show you that. It's in a previous video if you look through all the archives of shit. But this is my dwelling, basically. It is a gigantic tower of sorts. I'm actually working on a bigger tower, I'll show you later. And if we go up to the roof, very slowly and in small increments, because the frames per second has dropped to like 1 per second, you can see my basic rooftop garden that I haven't touched in forever. And the reason I haven't touched it in forever is because I just, I got enough food. I don't need to do anything else. I don't need to harvest any of this. It's just clutter. But yeah, here's my official suicide pumpkin. You climb up on that and jump over the fence here and fall to your death. And this is in memory of Curtis the dog. I should have left him in the wild. What happened was I tamed a dog on Minecraft. I've only ever done it once. And he was immediately killed by a creeper. So I was like, oh, fuck. What the hell's the point of that? But yeah, as you can see, I got a little crazy with the storage here, and I am a bit of a hoarder. But yeah, so there's another floor here. I was intending for this to be like my house. Like this second floor from the top was going to be my house. The top floor would be an observatory. Never did that. Here's the little bedroom I don't ever use, and it's just all random junk. Random junk everywhere. This was to be the kitchen. And that's not happening either. There is mostly food in here, but not all food. Got some extra rooms here I was going to use for other stuff. Never used them for anything. But yeah. Go on down the line. Go on down that ladder. Okay. Yeah, storage. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, so outside my house here. So you can see the sign says "Dis my house." We've got a lovely waterfall here, or whatever you want to call it. And it says, "Welcome to Tormentia, Population 1. I built all this myself. I don't have any buddies or friends. Oh, wait, that's not how I should have put it. I don't have any assistants. I don't have any friends. Pronounced Tormentia. That sign is a little dark, but you can see that. Here we've got sponge blob face plants, which is just basically a sponge that you can jump on. Yay! On this server, they have a plugin or some such thing that, lets you bounce really high on sponge. I'm high on sponge! Okay, so, bloosh. In here, we've got a little cove of sorts to sit and entertain the ladies. This was going to be like a club type thing, I guess. Like I was going to have a jukebox and, like a bar and different things like that. But it's a bit laggy. I'm laggy in general, but with all this running water, I sort of made Lag Palace in there. So yeah, if you want to have a party where everybody's, like standing still for 2 seconds at a time, that'd be the place to do it. Lag Central. This is actually a sand castle, and it is Captain Creeper's Salty Sand Castle. And I went a little overboard with the storage and the item hoarding. But yeah, you can go on this side up here. You can go up to the elevator music while we go on up. Yay, and more storage, of course. All the way up here to where at the top of the sandcastle you can see there's a giant red plastic shovel digging up sand or putting it on to make the sandcastle even bigger. But yeah. And this is the Vortex of Blarg. The reason this is called the Vortex of Blarg is because it'll make you sick. You can't ever get off there. Oh, I'm free. No, I'm not. I'm free. No. Oh, I'm not bouncing all of a sudden. Okay, well there we go. I guess the lag was doing that, but yeah. And if you're really strong, you can swim out of its influence. It's kind of like a bounce castle, but with a water park theme, I guess. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? Here we got the hedge maze. As you can see by the sign that says hedge maze. And I'm going to actually not go into it. I'm just going to show you from the top. Yeah, it's a hedge maze. Pretty simple. Got some signs mocking people in the dead ends. Like, wrong way, ha ha ha. We're not going to go up in this tower because there's basically nothing in it, but this is the pair of towers I have here. They have nice little observatory areas on the top, you know, but really it's just a dome with a glass ceiling. It's not really anything that special. This is just a pile of dirt. This is Derpy the shark. This is a shark who is eating the tower, the second tower, which is now held up only by the bridge between the towers. How that works is anybody's guess. But yeah, it's magic. I'm a magical girl. That's what I've been told. So yeah, you could go in through under the fin here if I could get the lag to give up for 5 fucking seconds, lag. Alright, and up we go into the mouth of the shark. Doop. Oh man, this lag is terrible. Oh, I need a new computer. Okay, so doot. 1.8 really is just full of fucking lag for me. I don't know. So yeah, you're in the mouth of the shark, and you could be like, yay, I'm gonna take a peek, or I'm in a shark's mouth. Ah. So yeah, boop. Then next door, we got this lovely treehouse. Oh fuck, got this lovely treehouse. There's another mod on here that or plugin that makes wood fall if you cut it. You know, like wood will actually fall from the tree. So I had a lot of fun building this because every time I made a mistake and had to cut something down, the entire tree would start falling on my head. Pete the Putrid Pirate Pumpkin's hideout. What's that? I shouldn't have written it as a tongue twister if I couldn't say it. Well, that's true. But yeah, you climb up here and it's a little pirate hideout. You know, nothing special. Just, you know, something fun. I tried to keep this like a water park, like for kids or something. Like, you know, like when you were a kid growing up, where, you know, little places you would go. Not like a Disney World, but maybe like a second-rate place. So this is just like a little place for pretending you're a pirate. You know, there's nothing really that great going on up here. It's all in the imagination. That's Putrid Pete, the pumpkin pirate, right there. And as you can see, we got the top floor. You know, just to play around in. Nothing really technologically advanced or whatever. So let's get the fuck out of here. Yay, bloosh. This is a place for kids. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know what this is. This is right here. Wonky the whale. And Wonky the whale is a blue whale with a nice spout. You can actually, if you take a look around back here, you could actually go in the butthole under the tail and go in there and climb up the spout to the top, but we're not going to be doing that. This is just a jungle tree. This is nothing. Pay it no mind. Fuck. That's a place where I forgot to put a floor in. This is the giant planter. It's nothing really that special again. It's just a tower full of storage. Yay. Yay. Random bullshit. But yeah, you could take an elevator up. They have lift signs on here. Another plugin. Pretty cool. You can make elevators just with a sign. But yeah, it's got jungle trees up in it. Little grotto on the top, or whatever you want to call it. And let's go over this way. Yay! 500 subs spectacular. Totally not that I couldn't think of what to do to celebrate. Haha. Okay, so this is my ice cream stand. God, this lag is fucking terrible. What the hell is going on? This is Dr. Drip's ice cream shop. As you can see, it's built to look like a 3-scoop ice cream cone that was dropped on the ground, upside down. And you can see that the names of the ice creams are different YouTubers, like plays on their names. I'll let you read it if you want to pause it or whatever. Cup $1, cone $2, bowl $4, bucket your soul. Who wants a bucket of ice cream? Oh, it's cheap. The cost is your soul. Mary Lou's Sweets. That's my mommy's name. Open whenever. More storage. Haha. I tried to keep it mostly food-oriented in here, though. But yeah. Today's special is identical cakes, by the way. But yeah, that's the little cake shop or sweet shop. Here we have Pressure Pier. Get it? Peer pressure. Haha. And a fishing house thing where you could clean up your fish guts is on the sign there. But yeah, just a little fishing house, just on the pier. Yep. Here we have the information center, which I never finished. You're not going to find much information here, to be honest. Another jungle tree for no reason. These are going to be game booths, and I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this or not, because they are changing maps at some point in the future. So I'm not sure what I'm going to finish, what I'm not going to finish. You can copy over one building to the new map, so I'm going to have to decide what one thing out of everything I've built on this server I'm going to bring over. But yeah, this would be something like, ring toss or target practice. You just put like heads on the walls and let people use bow and arrow to shoot them. Or, you put like little, maybe upside down staircases like shelves and put the vases on them or whatever you want to call them. Clay pots, flower pots. Pretend it's like a toss game or what have you. And this I had to block off the staircase because animals were fucking around up here. But this is basically like the changing room for the water park, which I never really finished. And as I said, I may finish this stuff, I may not, because a lot of this is going to be gone when they change servers. Yeah, changing worlds. Time to say goodbye. Alright, so we go up here. There's a little staircase behind the sandcastle here. Here's a little, like, ticket booth. Like, this would be the entrance to the water park. And a little bridge across the river here. Or stream, or whatever you want to call it. And here we go to where I am building more like my personal area, as opposed to the park. These are some little buildings that have no purpose. And over here we have a shelter. In fact, since it's raining, we'll go into the shelter. Nice beach shelter from the rain. And as you can see, the sign here says, take a rest from your travels, blah, blah, blah. Some extra wood for the fire. But yeah, pretty cool. I like to build the really complicated stuff, like you saw in the water park, but I also like the simple little things like that, where it just looks like what it's supposed to be. A little shelter with a burning fire for anybody who passes by. Alright, so up here we got like a little, I don't know, grass area, just for no reason, and we got a cow. Animals have been spawning like crap up on my piece of land. I think it's because I laid all this dirt myself. This is all clay, as far as the eye can see. So anywhere you see dirt around here and grass, I put that there. So, the animals maybe don't have anywhere else to spawn around here. So we have a cow in the thing there. I actually corralled one before I realized that they were just going to keep spawning and spawning. Here we got some lovely cakes. And before I move on here, I guess I should go down the hill here, because we got nice... God... sunrise swing. The sun rises in that direction. And here's a little swing. And another mod on here lets you sit. So here I am. Just sitting on my swing. Passing the time. Okay. Singing poorly. And learning to rhyme. Okay, so yeah. This ladder goes up into the tree and there's a trapdoor in the top that goes down to a mine. But I ain't going to show you that because it's just a mine. I hope you don't mind. Ha ha ha. But yeah. So, God, let me out of this hell. Let me out of my own personal hell here. Alright, so now here we got the lumberjack jump. As you can see, this is sort of like a tree that got chopped down and fell over. Not literally, I actually built this. The mod doesn't do that when it knocks trees down. So you go on the tree stump here and you jump up on here. And I'm going to go slow because I don't want to fall off here because of the lag. But as you can see, it's the lumberjack jump. Yay! Boing. I'm hoping this lag will subside once it stops raining. I don't know. But yeah, that's the lumberjack jump. Just a fun little stupid thing. I actually brought... You've got like the obvious water park over there. And then you've got my personal area over here. But my personal area... Who wants to look at my personal area for my 500 subscriber special? But, face cam, crotch cam. But yeah, I tried to bring over some of the water park elements, to my personal area here. So it's like, kind of a constant thing. But, let's see, what do we got here? I don't want to show you the Tower of Torment yet, which is this building right here. That's like going to be my new home. But what do we got back here? We got... I love the spooky stuff. I grew all these trees and I put all the cobwebs in them. I don't know. I just have a Halloween sort of sensibility. Here we got our stone head guy, like Easter Island or whatever you want to call it. Ugh. God, this mouse keeps twerking. Twerking mouse. Praise be to Big Earl. That's Big Earl right there. And over here we got... Let's see. Oh, over here is another place I built. It's like another fallen tree. And as you can see up top, once again, you have the tree stump. I don't know. You can't see it from here, but you just trust me there's a tree stump there. I don't think I need to show that to you. And we got a nice little bench here so you can look down at the stream. I don't know what I would put over there in the direct view of this, but fuck, wrong button. But yeah. So it's a nice little thing here bolstered with these wooden fences, like as if it's pillars holding up the log. And there's the tree stump I had to show you. And here we got, since we have a pumpkin patch down there, I put like a little effigy type thing, you know, to make the pumpkin gods happy. And as you can see, there's a sign here that says, "What the effigy?" But yeah. So we got a little pond, bloop. These are all animals. I have a real spawning problem here, as I said. I had 4 horses, and that was all that was in here. And within a couple days, this bullshit started happening. All pigs, sheep, cows. I didn't put any of these here. Rabbit. None of this is planned. It was just the horses. So yeah, we got our pumpkins here for the pumpkin patch. As you can see, we got rules on the wall here, or prices. Pick your own pumpkin. Regular pumpkins, $5. Average pumpkins, $5. Normal pumpkins, $5. Square pumpkins, $5. Orange pumpkins, $5. Waist-high pumpkins, $5. And over here it says, do not actually take pumpkins. So they don't want people just, you know, thinking, oh, free pumpkins. Pumpkins with faces, $5. Yellow stem pumpkins, $5. Pumpkins with sharp corners, $5. Sad-looking pumpkins, $5. Pumpkins with guts, $5. Non-flying pumpkins, $5. Yeah. Okay. So right up here, we've got like our special pumpkin corner. Right here is Blue Ribbon Winner, largest pumpkin. As you can see, that's a pretty big fucking pumpkin. And then we got pumpkins named after all the people on the server. Latin Gortys, Thorny Mold, ugh. Captain Spookles, Yummy Smashing Pumpkins. We've got My Stem. We've got Gummy Guts. We've got Lord Mulch 777. We've got Torcandle. Who could that be? Tormental? Haha. Yeah, I did include myself with all these people. Yeah, sure. We've got Pumtrot 44. We've got Markiplier. We've got Dave-O-Lantern. We've got P-Live, P for Pumpkin. We've got Entorange, and you can't make Tesh pumpkin-y. There's nothing you can do with Tesh that makes it like a pumpkin spoof name. But yeah. Can you survive this trial of horror and woe? I don't know, do you think we have time for this in the video to do the trial of horror and woe? Let's do it. You did it. You're inside the pumpkin. Congrats. That's the that's the entire journey right there, is to get inside the world's largest pumpkin. But yeah. So what else we got around here? Nothing else. Nothing. Okay. Off we go this way. Yay. And over here we have my rope swing. Oh man, I gotta eat again. Jeez. Fucking hell. This little sandstone structure here, I'm not even sure what this is. It's just basically 2 towers right now. It might be like a little open-air shop at some point. I may put stuff in there to sell, like excess stuff, which I have a lot of, but I don't know. Rope swing, sprint toward ocean over the blue carpet. Okay. As you saw, there's the rope there, the piece of fence. As you saw before, sponges on this server make you bounce. So all we have here is a sponge under a piece of carpet. Yay, rope swing! Splash. But yeah. So that's, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I like to come up with little tricky ideas to kind of, as Latin Goddess said on here, mind F people. You know, like people just maybe would say, a rope swing, okay, well I'll run off the edge of the thing, but then all of a sudden they bounce high in the air as if they really swung. And people are probably surprised. I don't know. Over here we have the theater. This is actually moving to Valeria Beach, the main town on this game, or on this server. There's going to be like posters for movies up here. But it's sort of a combination of movie theater and like a regular theater, like for plays. You know, I sort of just merged the two ideas, make one building. But yeah, basic stuff here. We got the tragedy mask on the wall up there. We got the comedy mask on the wall up there. Right here we got concessions. No outside food or drinks. And, you know, hopefully there's going to be like some decorative heads on here, like the ones that look like popcorn buckets and things like that. Over here, the cafe's the thing, in which we'll catch the conscience of the king. This is just a little cafe, a little theater cafe where you can get your snacky snacks. Well, not so much snacks as, you know, maybe after or before a play or movie or whatever, you have a meal or a drink or what have you. But yeah, we got our pizza oven. We got what I have is like mementos from productions on the walls. So here we have webbing from Spider Pig, Turn Off the Pork. Here we have sneezing powder from Our Clown instead of Our Town. Right here we got the fishing rod from Moby Derp. My mouse jerked again. Here we got a perfectly normal potato, which is actually a poison potato, from Dinner with Latin Goddess. Tee-hee-hee. Here we've got Brains, Brains from Night of the Zombie Molds the Musical, and Shears from Steeny Todd. Steen is actually a moderator on here who's helped me out with a bunch of tickets. He usually seems to get my tickets, I don't know why. You know, trouble tickets. You can also, they have grappling hooks on this server, which is pretty cool, where you can grapple up onto blocks. So we've got Broken Bone from Grappler on the Roof. We've got Cactus from What's on My Chair. That's not really a spoof so much as just, I thought that would be funny. We've got Paint from the Blue Mage group. We've got Tasty Fish from Ocelots, as in cats. So yeah. Memories. So what do we got here? We got, oh, gosh, I love these things. I'm sure someone else has done this, but I'm really proud of coming up with these, even though I'm sure someone else has done it. We got some vending machines serviced by Venderman instead of Enderman. Haha. It's just red clay, white glass, red carpet on top, item frame with any kind of seeds really work well, and I put, just to make it look like a gumball, a slime ball. And the button here, actually, you theoretically could put like treats in the dispenser so that when you hit this, the treats come up and you get them, but whatever. Theater rules. Stay off the stage, do not throw things, do not shoot actors, do not shoot audience. Do not jeer/boo. Do not scream, he's behind you. Do not ask where Godot is. No refunds. Over here we got the ticket counter. And employees only, but that's alright, because this is my building. So you can sit here and dole out tickets or, you know, I don't know, turn people away because you don't like them, whatever. This is up to prop storage, where we store all the props for the different productions. And as you can see, this is full of shit. So we've got bricks for the Cask of Awkward Potion. We've got cacti for the good, the bad, and the griefy. We've got... This is a actual wall for a set. It's Stone Brick Rock Asylum for the Mentally Murderous, which you may see in another one of my videos where I was building that on a different server. This is a fog machine. Actually, Zombie Mold built this. I can't claim credit for that. He came in here and just started building that. And I think that's pretty cool because it does look like a fog machine. But, a little jungle tree for no reason. I love these mushroom blocks, so I had to use these. I just love the way they look. They're not really for anything. I don't know what they would even be for, but, you know. So, yeah, we got over here. And I tried to make this look messy. You know, like things are thrown up here after productions are done. Comfy bed from Notch Van Winkle. Vines for Blaze Heart of Darkness. Ha ha ha. You can see there's some cool stuff up on the shelves. Do not attempt to move trees without a partner. I just put some planks at the bottom to make it look like they're fake trees nailed down to like a stand. But, you know, yeah, I built these trees too. I, you know, actually put the leaves on them and stuff. Didn't actually grow those because I don't think they would grow like that. Boulder made of cardboard. Go ahead and lift it. I can't do it. Not really made of cardboard. And hidden back here, a stupid joke. Sign for Signception. Sign for Signception. Sign for Signception. Get it? Inception? Wah. But yeah. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Enough props, enough props. We've seen them all. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Characters only, thank you. I had some armor stands here with full costumes on, but they disappeared and I ticketed it and no one has replaced them. King Leering, Town Rent, you know, because you have to pay rent to be in towns. Phantom of the Orchard, Ocelots, Les Nerfables, and TNT Mouse. Here we got some makeup and hair areas here where you get little mirrors, you know, item frame with a glass pane in it. I think that was the best thing I could find to look like a mirror, you know, in terms of putting something on the wall like this. Dressing room, there was another bunch of armor stands here that are now gone. But yeah, I'm going to try to put some heads on the shelves like they're masks, but I don't know. I want my armor stands back because they had a bunch of stuff on them. In fact, I forgot to show you something out here, which was... let me go. Let me go. This area up here, which is sort of on that shelf up there, is like almost like a little scene from a play or movie. I had two armor stands up there, like they were doing something together in a scene. But, yeah, they're gone too. Boop, 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 boop. Setbacks. Yay. So, over here is the door to the stage, and here's backstage. This is where the magic happens. More storage on the shelves. Presumably these would be things you're going to need in the play or whatever, but, you know, of course I just filled them with random things. Here we've got a crate with its lid halfway off that says Live Crickets. Because, you know, when the play is not doing well and you hear crickets in the audience, that's where they came from. And here we have the organ. Yay! It's an organ. You can sit on the bench here and pretend to play. Item frames with paper in them. A lot of use of stairs. You know, for like the corners and things. Some flat planks across the top there. But yeah, I don't know. You could probably figure out how to make that just by looking at it. And so, there we go. Now out to the stage we go. Through these doors here. There's actually several ways to go out onto the stage. I don't know. Do you want me to read these signs to you? These are just tips on things you can do here. But yeah, under the stage here is where you can turn off like the lights on the stage. Different things like that. There's a jukebox in case you want to do a soundtrack for your play. What else we got here? There's trap doors up to the play. So let's say you have something in your play where you have to rise up out of the ground or somebody appears in the middle of the stage. There's a trap door for you. And we got ladders up to the top so you can like drop into a scene, like if you're a flying character or some shit like that. But yeah, here's the stage. And here we go. A long, long time ago, there was a man named Tormental. And he had very few subscribers and he was sad. But then, one day, he looked on his site and had 500 subscribers. Wow, he said. Holy shit. Now I have to actually make quality content. But then he thought, nah, why do that? I'll just fuck around like I always do. And if people don't like it, they can get bent. Ha! Alright, yeah. So there we go. That's the stage. And you can close the stage doors here, you know, so there's not too much light getting in. Up here is a viewing box for dignitaries, which would be, I guess, be administrators, you know, YouTubers, people like that. Little bar back here just for their own purposes, because they're spoiled. You gotta spoil them. Ah! There goes my mouse spinning. I need a new mouse, I need a new computer, I need lots of things. Go through this little door back here, and close the door behind us, because I'm a piece of crap with OCD tendencies. You can go up on top of the viewing box here, and you have spotlights. They don't really do anything for the stage. You know, they don't shine a spotlight. But, you know, they're just here for realism. Like a little... They're like a little Easter egg. If anybody happens to go back here and look up, they'll find the spotlights here, and it'll be like an actual theater. So who knew? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, final room in the theater. The Phantom's Lair. Don't tell anyone. It's secret. Don't tell anyone it's here. But yeah, this is the Phantom of the theater. Yay! You got nice furnace. You got his big old chair. This was a big dude. This is a big fucking dude. And let's see. Over here we've got a cage reserved for divas only, if you know the Phantom of the Opera's history, and I guess the Phantom of the Theater is much the same dude. Got a plant here that died because nobody was watering it. And what do we got over here? We got urns of bad actors. So these are all urns with the ashes of all the bad actors that have performed here. If you don't do well, the Phantom of the Theater will kill you. So, no pressure. But yeah, so that's the Phantom's Lair. I don't know, I might add something in here. It seems like it needs like maybe one more interesting thing. It's kind of dull. We'll see. But yeah, go out this door here, boop, boop, and that's the theater. So there we go. I think I showed you everything here. There's so many little details. I'm sure I forgot something, and after this I'll go, oh no, I forgot the such and such. But yeah, I'm expanding the town, I guess, that way, and so on and so forth. But, let's show you the Tower of Torment. This is actually, as I said, this is going to be my new dwelling. You'll see why. It's because, basically, I'll tell you why. You'll see why, and then I start telling you. Storage, really. I mean, the whole problem with storage, I'm fixing that by building the most massive frickin' building I can. Warning loose bricks, because you get it, like it's being fixed up. Here by the door I have a nice sign that tells you everything you need to know. This is all the craps I give. And as you can see, it's an empty bowl. But yeah. In the door we go. Here we've got... This is, like, basically, I don't know what you would call it. Temporary storage. This is where as I'm moving things over, this is where I'm putting everything. But this is like a little cafe area. This is a crafting area. And, yeah. I have all my stuff I need to make or fix anything right here, just within arm's reach of, you know, all the stuff I'm doing here to move things. And we got a couple of floors here that I've done so far. This is, of course, this is just overflow. That's nothing special. The freezer is the place, this is where I'm going to store all food items. Food items, ice and snow, etc. will all be in the freezer. I've got a couple snow golems going around in here. And freezer staff, the snow golems, Gary Coldman and Snowy Deschanel. Here's a crate of veggie burgers. Here's a crate of green M&Ms. Here's a crate of moldy cheese. I don't know why I have that. Here's a crate of sugared slugs. I know why I have those. They're delicious. Here's a crate of human flesh. And here's a crate of butts. I don't know. I don't know. This is just stuff. Some of it, you know, was accidentally sent to me and I haven't gotten around to sending it back. As you can see, I've got things frozen in the ice, like melons. Got some cakes frozen in the ice over here, if you can see that. It's a bit dark in here because I'm still trying to figure out how to light it properly without melting everything. Over here we got pumpkins in the ice. Pumpkins! And yeah. So yeah, I'm going to just be basically keeping all snow and ice items here. And all food items, like on the back wall, I'm going to start building, you know, crates for all the food items. Or chests. And why isn't the lift down sign working? There we go. Okay. The arcade. Second to last room I'll show you here. Welcome to the arcade. Spend all your money. Don't break the games. Do not complain. You cry, you die. Don't feed the rats. We are not responsible for anything. I got more of the gumball machines, because once I built those in the theater, I really liked those. And, as I said, seeds work really well as, like, the picture, because they look like little candies or whatever. I don't know. Got some arcade games here. This is sort of like a Dance Dance Revolution type thing, but not really. It just lights up. You know, when you step on the thingamajiggers. I'm going to replace the wood underneath each thing with a note block and, you know, tweak those so you actually are playing music as you're walking around, but not right now. Columns of lava for no reason. I just thought they looked cool. They looked... If you were at an arcade in the 80s, they had a lot of stuff with, like, neon this and neon that. So I figured that sort of had a similar kind of feel, you know, as those lava tubes. This is the crane machine, which you can't see the sign, but fence post for the rope or crane thing, and, you know, what do you call them? Hopper and a dropper, and a little controller here. It doesn't actually do anything. I was thinking about making it do something, but I thought, you know, why bother getting that much into the micromanaging? Why not just build something that looks like a crane machine and leave it at that? Here we've got Prize Corner, hours whenever. Redeem your tickets for prizes. No IOUs accepted, signed or not. And here's another mod they have on here where you can have gates that open and close. So it's right now it's locked up, but you can open that and you can see not much in the way of prizes, some potted plants and stuff like that. But I don't know, we'll see what I add to that. If I could get my hands on some heads that look like items, I could do a lot of stuff with that, but it's kind of hard to get those. So yeah, that's the arcade. Still a work in progress. And right now I'm going to take you to a hidden floor in my tower, so I have to, unfortunately, put this bag over your head, and you won't be able to see how we get there. Okay, here is the hidden floor. This is where I keep, my really valuable stuff, I guess. This is like, as I'm sorting through things, they're holiday items and armor and weapons that are really powerful and stuff like that. Blah, 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 all my gold. But also, it is the home of all my heads. Player heads, monster heads, heads. I find a lot of Markiplier heads, because people apparently want those, but then they quit the game. They leave them out in chests, whatever. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here that is just a bunch of crap. Look at all this crap. Look at all these people. You're all dead, and I killed you all. I killed every one of you. No, I didn't. Alright, so let's get back out of here, and I'll show you the last bit of the Tower of Torment that is done. I'm going to have a bunch of floors, a lot of different things in there, but right now, this is the end of what is done. So right here, we are at the top of the frickin' tower. You can't fucking see shit. You can't even see the sun. All you see is sunlight there. But, yeah, we are on the top here, on the overhang or balcony or walkway or whatever you want to call it. And right here, I have to plant some flowers here and stuff, but space jump, fly higher than build limit. The top block of this tower is at the build limit. So right now we're above the build limit. And if you go to this little pool of water here, you could take the space jump. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Take the space jump. Take two. Whoa! So as you can see, because I'm bouncing on the sponge, I'm like flying into outer space. As some people would say, space! But yeah. So as you can see, that's kind of cool. And if it wasn't lagging, it would be even cooler. Bloop. I was doing pretty fine until 1.8 came out, and then all the lag showed up. But yeah, so that's basically everything in my little town here. My water park and my home area and everything else. So let's go on to my other builds. Yay! Here we are in Tube Town, which is a town created by YouTubers. D-Live, Entwin, Davosity, and Tesh. And as you can see, here's my scuzzy old head. And by old head, I mean it is my old skin. I don't know why it hasn't updated. On the thing of contributors to the town. Yay! Here's all the stuff I've built for Tube Town. There's El Fuego Muerte Tacos, a little taco stand. And this is basically on request. They said, we want a taco stand, we want this, we want that. And I, took up the challenge and built them. So here we have the taco stand, as you can see. There's a little bed in here for when you're on your break. Next employee to call this taco hell is fired. Latin Goddess does not get free tacos for life, no matter what she says. Remember, pretend this is authentic cuisine. It is not. It is just bullshit. So, this lag, though. Here we've got Sane Dave's Chicken Coop. Taste the Pultrosity. It's for Davosity. So, Dave hates chickens, so I figured he would be a good person to own a chicken restaurant. Molly gets free chicken for life. She does, that's true. So, you can believe that part. Our greeting is not cock-a-doodle die in a fire. The chickens did not cross the road to escape Davosity. Drumsticks are not to be used for drumming on bald patrons. Do not answer complaints with cluck, then you, or off, as in cluck off or cluck you. Do not accept checks from these people. Entwin, Dr. Entwin, Enid Towen, N. Towen, Entwin's twin, Raoul, Entwin Jr., Entwin the Mustache. Neotine, which is Entwin backwards. Schmentwin, Flintwin, Bob Entwin, Me My Momentwin, Entwin, Endertowen, The Untowin, Entowin, or Tesh. Because I think Entwin got a hold of Tesh's credit card at some point. Or checkbook. Huh. Derp. Don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's a copy of my ice cream stand. D-Live actually built this, like, going back and forth looking at, the one I built in my town. Here is the Vengeful Cod fishing shop. Bait and tackle shop, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, it's built like a little fishing house, sort of like in a swamp area. If we don't have it, you didn't need it. Learn to speak, Tormental. Krusty Carl, mermaids will not be served. That's racist. Inside we got beginner bait, professional bait, and master lures. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Vengeful Cod. I don't know. I like it. I think that's one of my favorite ones I've built. Even though the other ones are more complex, I think that looks most like what it would be, which is a little fishing shack in a swamp. It looks just like what it would be. Alright, so Sweeney Tesh's Barbershop, our motto. That's not a razor, this is a razor. Tesh is Australian, if you didn't know. But yeah, here's a little barbershop. I'm not going to bother reading the signs. They're full of dumb jokes. You can pause it if you want. The chairs actually retract into the wall with switches, which I was going to show you before I fell in. And as per Sweeney Todd, you get dropped into the butchering / pie making area here with some nice blood on the floor. It says the best pies in Tubetown. Got some crates here of where the pies are being sent. Alka-Seltz Prison. It's like Alka-Seltzer, but Alcatraz mixed. Yay! Puns and jokes. They're so fucking amazing. Shipping to Willbreaker Middle School. Shipping to Whooping Cough Orphanage. What's that one do? Camp Kill-A-Kid. And what's this last one here? Burger Load, which we'll take a look at in a moment. But yeah, here's the little pie making area for Sweeney Tesh's Barbershop. Maybe, since I'm going back up there, I guess I'll show you how the chairs work. So yeah, this is what I was trying to show you. I'll crouch walk so I don't fall in again. So yeah, there's a chair for somebody to sit on and have their hair cut. If I could sit on it. Well, I guess I can't sit on it. But yeah, you're sitting there having your hair cut or standing on it or what have you, and someone goes, whoop, drops you right in to die. Okay, so there you go. What else we got here? Boop, boop, boop. I didn't build any of this stuff. This stuff can all go fuck itself. I didn't build it. I'm not showing it to you. And if you want to see it, tough shit. If you want to see it, actually, log on to the Vox Populi server, VoxMC. Diamond.voxmc.com. Alright, so here we have Burger Load, with the burger up on the roof there. Big ol' fake-ass burger. Burger Load, over 1 sold. That's not a stunning commentary on your quality of food. But yeah, please ask for our on-duty manager if you don't receive a receipt or eye contact. Oh man, this lag is like moving through fudge. Health rating, good enough, I guess. Our guarantee, all products made from 100% something. Here you have a little menu on the back wall here, just for fun. Little different items you can get, but make sure zombies are washed before butchering. Also refer to them as cows around customers. Wait a minute, your burgers are made of zombies? Oh no. Smile as if you care about these dumb jerks, and remember, the customer is almost right. Burger Load is not a very good restaurant. Alright, so... Oh, fuck, this lag. This lag, why is it lagging so badly? Let's try moving some stuff in my inventory around. Am I... I thought maybe the glowing of certain items was lagging me a bit, but I guess not. Past all this stuff I didn't build, we've got Backacre Farm. Welcome to Backacre Farm. I feel like this was different, this fence. Did they move something here? Anyway, Backacre Farm, and here you can see the first largest pumpkin I built, which gave me the idea for the other one. Blue Ribbon Winner, largest pumpkin, but that's in this county, so. And here we have a chicken coop where, there's a bunch of chickens in there. The eggs fall through a half plank or a half block into the hoppers and into the chests. Nothing special. Here you get some chicken feed. But, yeah. Here's a nice little barn I built just for anybody to use. Again, you got the gate mechanic where you could hit this with your right mouse button, if it ever works. Oh, that's right. They had a problem on this server and all the gates needed to be redone. So let me redo that right quick. Here, I'll show you how to do this, so it's sort of like telling you some information you can use. Fuck. Alright. Just on the second line, you put gate, and that's it. Boop. Now it is a gate. See? And I'll do this other one here. Whoop. Fuck! This mouse keeps jumping around on me. Okay. Same thing on the other side. We just go like... Oh, wait. I may have to close it, so... I'm not sure if that matters. And gate. Zoop. Perfect. Gate fixed. Okay. So yeah, this is a barn. And we've got the access up here for storage and for your hay. Hey! And oh, I actually used this for storage too. I have a serious hoarding problem. My shit is just everywhere. There's actually a... Where did I put that jukebox? There's a jukebox up here too for some nice music for the horsies or whatever you put in here. Fall the fuck off. And... Oh, there we go. But, yeah, so that's Backacre Farm. And as we lag our way through this fucking town... See, this town is so huge with so many builds and so much running water and so many powered things, and I'm completely frozen. That, it's not very friendly to my slow computer. I'm stuck in midair. Look at this. I'm stuck in midair. Okay. Fuck, dude. Alright, I'm gonna cut it here until I get to the next thing. Alright, so this is my upside down house I built. As you can see, it's got some like vines coming off the top, you know, as if they're hanging downward. Some green wool that doesn't really look that great, but, you know, supposed to be like grass growing upside down. Yeah. Tree, as usual, I actually built this tree myself, you know, with the wood and the leaves on the roof. I'm not going to show you the inside of it. You can go inside of it. There's like a elevator sign somewhere down there hidden. But I'm not going to show you the inside of it because basically all I did was, as you would expect, you know, some upside-down stairs on the roof as if they're chairs. You know, some different things supposed to be like, I don't know, tables and different things like that. But, you know, just picture any Minecraft house, but with it all on the ceiling, and then you got an idea of that place. So now moving a little faster for some reason. Oh no, there it goes. Haha! Here we have the Gallows! And if you've seen a previous video of mine way back, I showed actually how I was building this as I built it. So it's like a full circle thing here. We're coming full circle and taking a look at it now in my retrospective of everything I've built on this server. But yeah, the Gallows, you get the thing up there with the supposed ropes hanging down. Nice cobweb for effect. But this actually is a working Gallows, because people walk down the stairs onto these trapdoors. Think of what they're called, okay. And flip the switch, and the person falls into lava and dies. I can't switch here because the Tube Town, you know, people took it over, you know, as part of Tube Town, and I'm not allowed to switch in their town. So I just built it for them, and basically it's here for whenever they want to use it. And there you go. Okay, so over this way... Ah, we're moving a little faster now that I'm not in the middle of downtown there. This was my first thing I built here, which is just a big, ugly-ass apartment building. I'm not going to show you really much inside because, you know, it's a big empty apartment building. Public farm for people in this town to use. Over here we've got a restaurant I never finished, which I can't because this is towned. You know, they added it to the town, so I can't build or switch or do anything in there. Down here we got some little public shops, which again I can't do much with. Can't really finish them because now it's part of a town I'm not a part of. But yeah, you know, back rooms for things, different things like that. Basic stuff, basic stuff. Here is one of my favorite things, though, the Tube Town Jail. And the heads are missing off the pikes, but whatever. Tube Town Jailhouse. Roof access to put heads up there if you want. Here we have another broken gate. I can't actually fix this gate because since it was left up, all the gate pieces that were removed are now gone. So I would have to rebuild this with the gate pieces and then make the sign over. And over here, the list of wanted people. These signs disappeared at some point, and so they're empty now. I forget what they said. Tube Town's Most Wanted. You can read these if you want. Again, pause it or whatever you want to do. It's not that funny. Here we go in here. And here's the jail cell, and you can actually pay fines on here, which actually do pay me. Oh, wait, no, they don't anymore because the signs are broken. Yay! Everything's broken. I have to remake all these signs. But yeah, you could pay different fines by flicking switches. And it actually takes the money out of your pocket and gives it to me. This is the Jailhouse Crapper, which I can't open because I don't have switching privileges. But basically, if you go out here, if you go through here, you can go out through a secret tunnel and come out the mountain. But somebody built their house over the exit, so you actually can't. You just come to somebody's floor and you're trapped. Sort of a roughshod kind of thing. This is a... Oh. Somebody took the sign off the wall. Okay. This is the... I forget what I called it now. Roach Bates Motel or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a motel, and, you know, there's all rooms upstairs that I won't show you, but you can go up with a lift and, you know, pick out a room to live in if you want to, or whatever. Here we have the Blunderdome, which is like the Thunderdome, but blunderful, and it's blunderful. It's sort of like a Hunger Games-ish kind of thing. You know, it's a big place with all hazards in it, as you can see, fire, cactus, lava. Again, the gate sign is broken, but I think you can probably see well enough from here. Well, alright, let's go in. Let's go in. Alright, where is the gate sign? Where is it? Okay. Boop. And... Are you going to actually break? Oh, that's right. I don't have permissions. What the fuck am I thinking? I can't fix any of this because the ownership of this was given to another player after I built it. But yeah, in the chests up on the top of the ladders, there would be like certain weapons, armor, things like that. You put like 4 or so people in here, and they fight to the death. So yeah, that's the Blunderdome. And I think that's... No, that's not everything I built here. Okay. You remember in the haunted house where I put the piece of fence under the carpet so you couldn't pass through? This is the very simple room. It's very simple. You simply cross to the exit. But, as you can see when you go in, I've done the same thing. There's fence under the carpet, which means you have to find where there is no fence and try to work out an invisible maze, which is pretty cool, I think. But yeah, I can't go through that right now because I would get lost in there myself, and yeah, that would eat up a lot of time of this video here. But suffice to say, it is a solvable maze. Many people have been through it. It takes some time, you know, trying to figure out where the hell you're supposed to go when you can't see the walls. But yeah, pretty cool. Oh, almost forgot I got a water tower up there too. I want to really show everything I've been building, so even if it's some, you know, just dinky little water tower, you know, I did want to show it to you. But yeah, nothing special, just a cool little water tower here. I like it. As I said before, I like the things that are kind of simple and just look like what they're supposed to be. And I think that looks like it's supposed to be a water tower. And that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, that's everything I've built on the Vox Populi Diamond server. Diamond.voxmc.com if you'd like to play here and check any of this stuff out. You can get to my town by typing /t spawn Tormentia, I believe. Tormentia. But, I think that's right. But yeah, I've built a couple dungeons on here. I actually did a whole video for my circus dungeon, and I did a whole video for the Petrified Forest dungeon, so I'm not going to rehash those. I also did a Sunken Swamp dungeon, which you can play on here. I may do an entire video of that. It doesn't seem right to tag, you know, a whole dungeon onto the end of this video, showing just basically the buildings I've built and stuff like that. But you can check that out. So yeah, Vox Populi, Diamond Server, Tormentia, yay! Thank you for 500 subscribers, or 600 if this is, you know, posted when 600 subscribers have been reached. I want to thank you guys for putting up with my bullshit. I guess I'm doing something you enjoy. I hope that's true. And I am very thankful for all of you checking me out and seeing things that you like and liking things that you see and seeing the sea. See the sea out there? Do you like the sea? I like it. Okay. On that rambling, stupid note, goodbye, everybody!